All right, part 2 of our Restoring Hope to Camp Forlorn Hope quests. Talk to Major here, see what else he's got for us.
I'm glad to see you here. We could definitely use your help. I heard. The extra supplies will help for a short time, but that only solves one of our problems. With all the Legion raids lately, we're running low on troops that can still fight. Some are injured, but even more are dead. I want you to check in with Dr. Richards and see if he needs any help getting our troops back on the front line.
I can do that. This is going to involve a whole lot less legwork. It's a good thing. So we'll go over here, and this is where having some medicine skill comes in handy. Let's see, what are we working with? I am working with a medicine of 51. All right. Actually, no, I'm working with medicine of 49. Okay, that's not good. I think I'm hooked on Med-X, along with probably 2 or 3 other things, but let's see. If I take some Med-X, I think that'll take that penalty away. At least for right now. Yep.
I hear you defeated the Legion forces at Nelson. I'm impressed and thankful. It'll make my job around here much easier.
And if we can go through all the dialogue with this guy.
Things are better now that the Legion at Nelson have been defeated. What would you like to know? I used to be a doctor back in California, but a few years back I got suckered into doing military work because it was my patriotic duty. Back then, I, like many idealistic men before me, thought it was a great idea and was excited about making the world a better place with the NCR. Now I just want to get back home. I've had enough fighting and fixing up soldiers just to send them right back out to die to last a lifetime.
Got all starry-eyed at the recruitment posters, huh?
Men have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now is no different. People fight and die for what they believe in. I'm just here to patch them up so they can go on their merry way. Do no harm in all that. I'm doing the best I can considering the poor situation I find myself in. There's barely enough equipment or medicine to handle the number of injuries we have. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. I've been careful with them and I should have more than what remains. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go searching for the missing supplies since I have my hands full with injured soldiers. I store a variety of drugs here, but it looks like my supply of Hydra is diminishing rather quickly. Excessive use causes dilated eyes and increased heart rate and blood pressure, massive sweating, you know, the usual.
All right, so that's one speech check. Actually, totally forgot about that one, to tell you the truth.
Locked in a cabinet here in the medical tent. I'm around most of the time, but I can't keep a constant watch on them. I remember coming in one morning and noticing my supplies were lower than they should have been. I thought it might have been a mistake, but another morning I noticed the same thing. The camp is pretty dead at night, especially at 0200 hours when the guard shift changes. That'd be a good place to start looking.
All right, so we got a quest and a time. That'll help.
That would definitely be appreciated. You might want to ask around and keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
Sweet. Might as well go ahead and bump these up a little bit more. All right, that's actually glitched. Light touch, it doesn't do what it says it does. Apparently it doesn't have any effect unless they fix that on the very last patch, but I don't believe so. Okay, nothing else down here towards the bottom that I'm going to get right now. Light step is kind of a convenience perk, but running gun, and you say, well, that really doesn't help you do more damage or take less damage necessarily. But if you miss less, then you do more damage. I mean, it's kind of common sense, so
with business booming
it actually does help.
Considering I'm the only person with medical experience in the camp, I could perhaps use a hand. Do you have any medical experience?
Of course I do. All you need is 20.
Excellent. As you can see, we have a lot of injured troopers here, and I haven't had time to look at all of them yet. Since you have some medical experience, I'd like you to examine them and see what you can do to treat them.
All right, I can do that. Good thing about these, if you don't have the skill, you can use certain medical supplies instead. Like, see, this one requires 75. I don't even think I can buff mine to 75. Think about the best I can do from 56 is probably 70, 72, maybe. I don't know, considering the stuff I have on hand. But I can use other stuff instead, like, what, a Med-X, some tweezers, and a super stim pack. All right, so good thing is, between the table here and the table up front, I can probably find these things. Not to mention, I believe I have some super stim packs and Med-X already on hand. So what I really need is some tweezers.
Fine by me.
And I'm getting tired of having to adjust my weight every 5 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and give Boone here everything he can carry. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm not even using the varmint rifle anymore. I now have a hunting rifle, which I'd like to get a scope for, actually. All right, so some of this requires being stolen. Other stuff like this right here you can have, but all I really needed was the tweezers, so I think I'm good with everything else. Let's see. Yep, I have a super stim pack, and I know I have Med-X, so all right, let's go treat this guy. All right, good deal. It's one down. And now I think that's the highest skill required. I think the other two guys here, or three guys, whatever, are going to be much easier. All right, he needs 50, and I know mine's like at 56 now, so I don't need any equipment or supplies or anything for this guy. Wow, he lost an arm and a leg. That kind of sucks. I don't think he's going back to the front line anytime soon. All right, 35. I can do that too. All right, all this is a good XP boost, most definitely. Right on.
Unless it's urgent, you're going to have to wait. If it's gravely important, save me the trouble and empty your pockets now.
Okay, I'll talk to him about that later.
Excellent job.
So.
Where'd you learn to do all that? I don't think I could have done much better myself. Very impressive. As for the men, they'll recover soon and be back on the front lines in no time. Huh, the circle of life. I'll send word to Major politely about your work here. Once again, you have my sincerest thanks.
Okay, so there we have it. We're essentially done with the Restoring Hope quest. We could go turn that into the major right now if we wanted to, but I want to go ahead and investigate this guy's missing supplies. And so he already said wait till 2 in the morning-ish. And so that's what I'm going to do. Sometimes you can catch the thief right here in the tent. If you just wait till 2 a.m., sitting right here. And he will essentially spawn right in front of you. But then sometimes not. Sometimes you have to go outside. So it depends. And I don't see his tick marker popping up. Nope. Just Edie and Boone. Alright, so apparently he's going to come sniff out the med locker later. So let's get out here. And pretty much you'll see stationary friendlies standing around on your compass. And then you'll see one moving slowly, and that'll be the thief sneaking through the camp. Literally sneaking through the camp. It's actually pretty funny. No, it might be him right there. Nope, just an MP. Okay, well. Okay, there he is. All right, so what I'll do is I'll save right there, because I'm not sure if I meet the requirements for both of these speech checks. There's going to be one medicine and one speech. with this guy.
I was just, getting some fresh air and stretching my legs. It's getting pretty late, though. I should get going. Good night.
Right.
Aren't you the gal that helped wipe out Nelson? Holy shit, that's fucking crazy.
Oh, nice liberal use of expletives there. Awesome.
Missing medical supplies? No, I don't know anything about that.
All right, there's the medicine one. I got that.
What? Oh shit, how the fuck? Oh man, I'm in some deep shit now.
This dude.
Look, I can explain everything. Really, just give me a chance to explain. Have you looked around? Have you seen what's going on here? What we're going through? This place is hell. I've seen all my friends butchered by the Legion in front of my very eyes. I can still hear their screams at night. All I wanted was a little escape, so I took some drugs to help me do that. Is that so bad?
Yeah, actually it is, bro. What about the ones that actually need it, maybe?
I never...
No, most dope fiends don't think about anyone but themselves.
I needed to escape for just a little while. I needed this. So what happens now?
You have some time to think about it. That's what happens.
What? You want me to turn myself in? Why the hell should I do that?
Oh, crap. All right, I'm 4 points short. All right, so a whiskey and a Mentats. Reload, and here we go.
I guess you're right. I'll do the right thing and turn myself in.
All right, so there we go. A couple more speech checks, and then we can go turn this in to the doctor. Get some XP for that. Then we'll go turn in the whole Restoring Hope thing to the Major. Get XP for that. Then we can go on about our merry way. Well, we should be pretty close to leveling again, probably. Leveling starts to come fast and furious once you get to this part of the game. Okay, well, apparently he's a late riser today. There he goes.
I've got a lot to do. Make it quick. I heard Private Stone turned himself in for stealing my medical supplies. You have my thanks.
Right on.
I don't have that many supplies left, so I can't offer my services freely, but I can help you. You and me both. But let's worry about you first. I can fix you up if you know what I mean. Thanks. I'll fix you up right away.
I wonder if those meds that we returned to him, or the meds that were missing, were meds that he was using himself, maybe? Huh?
Thanks again for looking into my missing medical supplies. Now I can actually use them on people that need them.
Like yourself, maybe?
Until we meet again.
All right, I am out of here. Okay, so now we have another doctor available to us also, which is very cool. Kind of adding to our doctor count as we go. Got one in Novak, got one in Good Springs, got one here. All right, go turn this in and see what Major wants to give us for it. And then we can go on about our way. We really can't do anything for the radiocom officer yet. We still have to discover a lot of ranger stations.
Dr. Richard said you did a good job in there. That's mighty high praise coming from him. Well, with that over with, and the Legion forces that Nelson defeated, we finally have some breathing room. Now we can actually try to strengthen our forces along the river and prepare for the upcoming battle at Hoover Dam.
Sweet.
Watch yourself out there.
I'll say we're about halfway to 15 already. We'll get a lot of XP in Boulder because it's a main story quest line. So we'll get a nice big hefty reward for that. You see the sunglasses glitched on the side of my face? That's hilarious. All right, let's see. See if I can fix that. There we go. Right on. Got our chips look back again. Sweet. Looking very cool. All right, so we can leave this sunny, happy place, right? We'll leave it better than it was when we got here. Say that. All right, instead of walking, why don't we just go ahead and fast travel to the nearest point? And we got one of two options. We can either go hit the 188 and go do some trading, or we can just head straight to Boulder. Probably just go to Boulder first, because get a bunch of XP, get that out of the way. And it's a great opportunity to earn some fame with both the NCR and the cons. If you're diplomatic about it, And I think you need speech skill, oh, I don't know, in the 40s or 50s, something like that. But you have an opportunity to befriend them both, and that's a good deal because you can actually become accepted and even liked by the cons before you ever even technically meet them in the first place. Up there in, what is it, Red Rock Canyon or whatever that place they call where they've camped up. So that's a good deal. And the cons, I actually really like the cons. I don't consider them a gang. I consider them another tribe or just another group. Not a whole lot different than the NCR or the rest of them. They're just doing their own thing. I think they make chems and sell chems to support themselves, but they pretty much stay to their own, and they don't attack you on. Well, I mean, if you're enemies with them, they'll attack you on sight like anyone else in the game. But they're actually pretty cool, and they can be reasoned with, and there's some storyline involved with them and stuff. Kind of like the boomers, I guess. Boomers are kind of the same way. Alright, so 188's right over there, and then Boulder's over off this way. So I think we'll go over here, look around. A little bit of loot to be had. Mostly just XP. Mostly just completing this with the cons and the NCR. The little issue they're having over here. That's, I forget how much you get, but it's quite a bit. Anytime you see a little train station like this, there'll almost always be a computer and or a safe in there.
Oh my.
Well, I don't have enough skill for the safe. Yep, I can probably mess with this computer. There we go. Fastest hack you ever saw in your life, right? Let's see what all that work nets us, and 26 caps. Well, that's just awesome. Not a waste of time at all. Alright, so let me grab this. Now there's a saloon over here also, across the way. And there will be a star bottle cap sitting on one of the tables. And the guy sells and or you can steal a whole bunch of Sunset Sarsaparilla. Like a couple cases worth, you know, like, I don't know, somewhere in the 30, 40, 50 range. And between drinking all those, you ought to, you know, at least be able to get a couple more caps out of that. It's funny how sneak attacking these ravens here, that counts as an actual sneak attack. See, I'm just horrible with these iron sights on these hunting rifles. Seriously. I have no feel for them whatsoever. Alright. There's that saloon there, and we will stop in there. Then we'll go to Boulder, right off there to the left, and go deal with the cons and the NCR on the next one. Alright, thanks for watching, and if you want to catch up on the rest of this Let's Play up to this point, hit the top box. And if you want to get a complete list of all of my playlists, hit the bottom box. And if you want to subscribe and support Ninja Flips, click that button there over my head. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Remember to comment. Leave a comment. Alright, bye-bye.